Hey, and welcome back to the NBA Economy Show. Thanks for tuning back in. I just wanted to jump back on. I just had information that I just didn't have last time. I didn't realize that Keita Bates Diop was included in the Nets deal. So the Knicks do send Shake Milton to New Jersey, and New Jersey sends Keita Bates Diop to the New York Knicks. The interesting thing is, what do they get out of it? Well, actually, what the Nets kind of did is the Nets kind of upgraded one of their positions. So one of their minimum players, they swapped for Shake Milton. Even though he's 3 for 9, his first year is minimum. So basically, they kind of did the same deal they had before, and swapped one of their bench pieces for a better bench piece. Um, so they kind of got an upgrade for free. So what do the Knicks do with Keita Bates-Diop, who's a small forward? He's not a big man. He's 28 years old. He's been in the league for a while. Um, I'm not sure, because right now with small forward we are stacked, and if we had a shortage, that's a spot where Hart usually steps in. So Hart usually takes those backup minutes. Um, yes, as Coach Shiar's 617 is, yeah, CAA looks out for family. Um, I still, with 16, I kind of upgraded our chart. So with $16.9 million remaining, as online, some people say, hey, that's enough for Precious and to sign a $5.2 million reserve player. That is true. I still wouldn't put a trade out of reach. Um, I'm not sure if the Knicks would go into the season Mitchell Robinson, Precious Achua. Um, we kind of saw where that kind of backfired on us last season. I couldn't see them saying this is where we're heading into the season. You kind of want to go in with your best foot forward. Um, Even if you tried something you didn't know would work, we've seen this in action, and we saw that it doesn't work. So that's where I don't get it. Yeah, so he could sit and wait for an injury. Um, yeah, so yeah. So hopefully this could lead to another deal. At the same time, Kita Beach Jump isn't stuck on the Knicks. I know usually with a trade, you can't trade anybody for a few months, but in this Kita Beach Jump situation, since he's an easy minimum deal, the Knicks could swap him as long as it's 1 for 1. So it's as long as it's a 1 for 1 deal, you don't have to wait. Um, you don't have to wait. So if the Knicks find another minimum player on another team, they can say, "Hey, here's Kid BH Chop, who's a fine journeyman." So I could see the Knicks going and getting something uh ended a bunch point guard for Keita base job. They're not stuck with him, and then since he's a minimum deal, you have so many deals around the league that actually match with it. So I don't think they're stuck with him, or in a bigger deal. Um, as long as they have another minimum deal in the deal, they can swap them 1 for 1. So don't think the Knicks are stuck with him. Yeah, he's going to take one of those precious roster spots. So the key to this deal, to making that 4+ million gap, is Knicks sent money to the Nets around a little less than three, because Shake Milton's deal is actually a minimum to the minimum the first year, and then it goes up. So they were trying to match Keita base shop. So they sent money to the Nets, and then the Nets sent some back. So that's what kind of made that $4 million gap. And they basically Nets upgraded upgraded one of their roster spots for kind of doing us the favor. It didn't cost us any picks, which that what we were concerned about. If we were going to get a third team involved to take somebody off our books, that we're going to have to give up some draft compensation. We did not. So now we have $16.9 million gap between us and the second apron. I know Precious, he did well for us. Absolutely worth $11 million on the open market. Absolutely. I don't think the Knicks would give him $11 million. Even though he's worth that on the open market, I don't think the Knicks would give it to him. Just with the way we have OG Anunoby, that backup 4 position, it's not a big position. I mean, I can see if they believe that Precious at 5. I just didn't see last year where they'll have belief in Precious at the 5 to give him $11 million. $11 million is kind of the kind of money you give someone who's going to play some 20 minutes a game, 25 minutes a game. I don't think he gets there. I'm still believing in a trade going down till I see it. Does anybody have any questions? Kessler, yeah, I'm with you. Coach Shiar, I want Kessler and hope we get so he could be our center of the future. And I hope we don't talk about throwing Mitch away. Mitch is a great piece. And I don't like the way people have been talking about Mitch. And talking about Mitch is like he's anybody. Like, Mitch is one of the best centers in the league. And it's out of sight, out of mind for a lot of these players. In the beginning of last season, the first 15 games, absolutely was locking up guys. Absolutely locking up guys. And I think that's what the Knicks want. The Knicks want him in a reserve role where he's not playing 35 minutes a night, where you're not relying on him to carry us. And when he's in there, that he's just affecting the game. And has a great contract. You saw the money being thrown around this year. Great contract. I don't think the Knicks want to go away from that. Kid-based job has nothing to do with that. So we'll see. So stay tuned. I just wanted to give you this update because I kind of missed it last time. We'll see what's going to happen with that space. So stay tuned and you have a good day.